guys, showing you guys how to reprogram a new ECU. We're in a 2005 Acura NDX, and right now I'm in the process of it won't start because you'll see here, because of the new ECU is in, so the key light is blinking. So I'm gonna program the new one in so this key will work, so it will start the car, because this is not going to start the vehicle right now. So I'm going to go to Mobilizer. I'm going to go to Acura. You guys can't really get that glare out. Okay. And this is what the section, this is what you would go to. The MKO, the 808 can do the same process. So now I'm going to put the key in the ignition, turn it to the on position, go to automatic selection for it to pull the VIN. Yes, it can start up. So once it pulls the VIN, I'm not going to show you guys the VIN. I'm just going to pause it. And then once it gets past this part, I'll catch back the video for you guys. Also, I forgot to mention, this is the 3rd generation of Mobilizer that this vehicle uses. So this uses the same Mobilizer as most Honda Accords and most Acura TLs and other Acuras use the same 3rd generation of Mobilizer system. So this process, the same process that it works for the MDX here, this will be the same process for other Acuras and Hondas. This would be the same process. I never made a video for this, so I figured I'd, make a video for you guys right now, showing you guys. All right. So just give me a minute to let this finish loading up, and then I'll catch back the video for you guys. Okay, so I finished that session. So now it's coming up as a Mobilizer Scan. You can scan the Mobilizer system to make sure everything is good. Then we're going to 3rd gen mechanical key system. So as you can see, the key light is blinking on the dashboard, showing that the key is not programmed to the ignition, so the car won't start. This is an immobilizer light. Once this light on your dashboard is blinking, it won't start the vehicle. So right now what I'm going to do is go to 3rd gen system, because it's a 3rd generation immobilizer system, security system. So these are all the options: add key, all those keys, delete, replace a mobilizer unit, replace ECPM. Okay, so we're going to replace ECPM. And yes, you can reprogram back the regular key that you had for the car. You can reprogram it right back. Keys are reprogrammable, but you can reprogram them back to the vehicle. All right, I'm gonna let this finish loading, then I'll catch back for you guys. Okay, now this is the process here. Now it says turn off the ignition. Okay. And turn on the ignition using the same key. This is the process when installing a new ECU. So right now it's going to sync the ECM, the PCM, with the immobilizer unit in the ignition, so it recognizes it, so it starts the vehicle. Just give me a minute, let this finish loading. After that loading process has completed, it was a little while. It took I think 4 or 5 minutes for the loading process to finish. So it says the ECPM has been registered, turn the ignition off. So now as you guys can see, the key light that was blinking on the dashboard is no longer blinking. So the tool has registered the new ECPM with the immobilizer. So now it's good to go. So now the vehicle should be able to start. So now it's telling me to turn the ignition off. So I'm turning the ignition off, and then I'm gonna hit OK. Check all keyless access remotes to make sure it starts the engine. So I just pressed OK. It says please turn the ignition on. So I turn the ignition on like so. Dashboard is on. Press OK. Is this a smart key vehicle? No. The registration is completed. That's it. And the vehicle's good to go. So turn it off, take the key out, see the key light's blinking, put the key back in ignition. The light should go out, and it just did. So I'm gonna start the vehicle up. It's good to go. Because he had an issue before with the check engine light. Another code kept coming up every single time that he did it. Code would come up, so he decided to replace the ECPM, and code hasn't come back because it usually comes back as soon as he starts the car up, but it's good to go now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them with the like, share, and subscribe and share. All right, peace.